Paint Sport TV, it's Legends Camp, and this is the linebacking legend himself, Mr. Darrin Smith in the house.
Yeah.
And man, always great to see you back at the U. It's got to be a fun experience for you.
Gary, it's always great to be here. You know, I always enjoy catching up with a lot of the former players who were here. It's always exciting, you know, talking to the new coaches, getting to know them, and getting to know some of these new players who have joined us. So, you know, it's just always a good environment. So I'm always excited to come back home.
And you're in coaching yourself. You're over there at Chaminade helping out, building a legend situation itself with some of the players coming out of there. What's that been like, and what's it like seeing some of them come to Miami?
And it's great because, you know, I've had the opportunity to play here in Miami and to play in the NFL, so I've lived my dream. So to be able to coach a high school and help these kids really reach and fulfill their dreams and their goals in life, it's really been fulfilling. And then when you get to see some of these kids who go on to the next level, especially when they come to Miami, it excites me a little bit more. But it's just fun, man, being a part of these young men's life and just having some type of impact in their future. And hopefully it's a future that they can live their dream in the NFL. We'll see. I think we got a few guys that might be able to do that, you know, this year. So I'm excited about, you know, being here again and having the opportunity to coach.
So Jeremiah Smith got away, but Jojo's here.
Yeah.
He's had his year to get acclimated, and this should be a bust-out year for him. What do you think Miami has to expect from Jojo Trader?
I'm looking for big things from Jojo. Matter of fact, I just had the opportunity to share and talk with him, and you know, I think he's going to have a great year this year. He was kind of telling me about the relationship with him and the guys and the quarterback, which is really, really key. So I'm excited about how he feels about his quarterback coming up this year and how they've been already having personal film sessions and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. But he's excited. He really feels confident, even though a lot of people are questioning that position group just because of their youth. But I think it's going to be a group that's going to break out this year. And particularly, I'm expecting a lot from him as well.
And the next guy up at Chaminade is a kid by the name of Derek Cooper.
Yeah.
They call him a running back, but the word on the street is that you're yanking on his jersey and pulling him over to defense every chance you get.
Every opportunity. I'm just looking over. I look on the other side. Coach, you need him. You're using him. Because he's just that type of guy who, he's the type of kid you can put anywhere, and he would get the job done. He would get the job done. You know, sometimes there could be a curse when you're like that Swiss Army knife, because you don't really get to be great at anything. But honestly, this dude is being great. He could be great on both sides of the ball. And so he's a different blend. You know, he's a big guy, big, strong, physical guy, but he's super fast and super smart. And so all those things together, you know, make a great athlete. And so again, this year is going to be his senior year. We're going to be tugging on him again to play some linebacker.
And lastly, let me ask you about watching last season, seeing Miami, you know, back on the national stage. It fell apart a little bit at the end, but what was it like for you watching that season unfold?
Man, it was emotional. You know, a lot of ups and downs. Man, it was frustrating having probably one of the best all-time quarterbacks in UM history, a guy who went, you know, #1 pick in the NFL draft and putting up all kind of crazy numbers. But then the rough part was, as a defensive guy, which I am, seeing our defense give up the type of points that they were giving up. So it was tough for me to watch sometimes, because it just, especially being a coach and understanding a lot of X's and O's, it was frustrating for me to watch sometimes. But I'm excited about, you know, the new staff that's coming in, the new defensive staff. I've already been looking at film in Minnesota, breaking them down, seeing what they do. That's just my nature, man. But I'm excited because it really reminds me a lot of what we used to do here. We weren't super fancy, but everybody knew their job, understood their roles, and I think that's a big part of allowing guys to play fast and to play hard. And I think that's what we're going to have here this year on the defensive side. I already feel good about the offense. I know the coaching staff on that side of the ball and those young guys are coming back. I think we're going to have a good year this year.
All right, Smitty, well, great seeing you back
all right,
again,
team.
man.